everybody, Sadler the here for USAFE, Universal Sports Advocacy for everyone. You're in this sports station. I am Sadler. Welcome, everybody. We got several topics on today. First off, I do want to do a quick recap of this past weekend's games we had. Well, let's start off last night, shall we, with NHL. We had the Oilers and the Canucks go at it, and the Oilers prevailed 3-2 on the road. Congratulations to the Oilers. Moving on to the next round. And the next round will start with the Panthers and the Rangers tomorrow night, 7 p.m. first puck drop on ESPN and ESPN Plus. And make sure you watch that, because we are definitely giving up on the NHL Stanley Cup Finals here, everybody. We also have a little baseball. Let's do a recap of yesterday's games. We had a double hitter for the Atlanta Braves. First game went to the Padres 6-5. 3-9 Blue Jays of the Sox of White. Guardians 3-1 at home against the Mets. Braves splits the series in the doubleheader, 3-0. The Nationals went 12-3. Brewers drops one. Hello. We gotta watch out for those Brewers. Red Sox win 5-0 on the road in Tampa Bay. Yankees drops one 5-4 at home, and the Royals 8-3 win at home. Cardinals win 6-3. That's what I wanted to know about the Cardinals, because they have been struggling a little bit, but they don't have a good record. And the Astros lost at home, Angels at 9-7, and Dodgers rounded out 6-4 win at home against the D-backs. Okay, that's the recap of the MLB. Let's do a quick recap of the NBA real quick. We have with the game sevens we had. I hope you saw my podcast episode on TikTok the other day on Sunday. And the winners, if you didn't see that, here are the winners. Pacers beat the Knicks 130-109 on the road in New York, and the Timberwolves win at 98-90 against the Nuggets. So that means there will be a new champion for sure this year, actually. So, and with that, I also want to mention that Caitlin Clark looks like Caitlin Clark is struggling a little bit. She's doing really well, but hey, this is her first season in the WNBA, so it might take a while for her to get used to this new offense and defense setup versus how it was back in Iowa. So that's the recap of the weekend, everybody. And hey, speaking of that, there was a fight with Kyle Busch, and there was a fight this past weekend in NASCAR, actually, and that was with, Ricky Stenhouse Jr. and Kyle Busch. And my question is, now we'll put this as a poll question, what sport is the worst, what sport is the worst to have a fight? And I would like to know what you think about that, because there are sports that may not be as fun to see them fight. It could be any sport that you can think of, even if you don't think if it's a much of a sport or not. Either way. So I would like to know that as a poll question, everybody. Okay, now let's move on to another part of this past weekend. Scottie Scheffler, the number 1 ranked golfer. We have probably heard that there was a passing of a death this past Friday, when a guy was hit and killed by a tour bus. Actually, it was more like a. Yeah, it was a bus for sure. It was like a bus that you go on. I'll edit that part out. Anyway, a guy was killed, and I do want to send my regards to that family who lost their loved one. To the guy that passed away this past Friday. And because of that, with that, even though That's at 5 in the morning in Kentucky. Scottie Scheffler was arrested, arraigned, and charged with second-degree assault of a police officer and a third-degree criminal mischief, reckless driving, and disregarding traffic signals. He was driving near to the golf club near the Valla Villa. I hope I said that correctly. If I don't, I do apologize. Golf club, which was supposed to do his second round of the golf. But the police, he got past the first set of police, and then the second one did not. He ended up jumping on to the vehicle, a.k.a. in the style of a Karate Kid. That's right. I never thought a police officer would ever do that, especially with the vehicle still moving. I believe it was still moving, but either way, he did that. So Scottie was arrested, arraigned, handcuffed, and arraigned. And yes, there was no serious injuries, and there was no body camera footage whatsoever. So basically, Scottie's word versus the officer's word, basically. So, and I probably heard me on last week actually, when I was on Mad Dog Sports Radio with Christopher Mad Dog Russo, because I said that that guy was crooked. He was crooked. He should have known who he was, even though he did not know who he was. But they should have at least saw contacts and everything and did that instead of taking them in right away. Have them exchange his contacts so they could do that later after he did the second round. He's a golfer. Scottie's a golfer. Yeah, I know some people, if you're not someone like Scottie, or a person that is really well known or famous for something like sport or a radio host or a podcast host like myself or anything like that. When you think about, there's nothing for special treatment, but if your friend, like when I say my friend Matt Hamilton or anyone else, and he was going to an event they had to be at a certain time, because Scottie had to be at a certain time for a second round. Luckily, he did show up after being arrested, booked, and mugshots taken. And of course, we do have more involvement in that. And let's see here. Yes, they did postpone the arraignment. Postponed afterwards. They will have a date set eventually for his trial. But if you want to follow that, make sure you do follow the PGA. And here's an interesting thing. Even though it was the same day, there were a couple of people that had a picture of Scottie in the orange jumpsuit arrested on a T-shirt. How quickly could that have been done? An hour or less? I can believe that for sure. But hey, this is the high news still coming in. So if you want to follow Scottie Scheffler's arraignment or whatever is going to go down, make sure you do follow the PGA, the app, the news app, or however it gets your PGA news. As well, let's call it the PGA channel on TV. And so if you want any more of that, make sure you follow those channels and apps. And let me see what this was. This was just 4 minutes ago. According to the Corner Journal, that the Louisville police will investigate whether officers followed the department's policies in the arrest of the golfer, Scottie. I think, yeah. So if you want more of this, I will give you updates as it comes to me and available to me. So make sure you follow me on all my socials, and at USAFE Sports Desk. We are going to take a short break and we'll be right back as the sponsor of this Creatability. We'll be back on the other side. All right, and we are back here on the Sports Desk. I am Sadler Bell, your host. I am your WWE guru, as well as your Sports Professor, everybody. Welcome back here in the Sports Desk. Universal Sports Advocacy. Everyone, USAFE, everybody. All right, now it's sponsored by Creatability for that commercial break, as well as Potawatomi Sports and Casino and Hotel. Okay, the House versus the NCAA has a lawsuit going on, everybody. It seeks to pay back what was not paid to college athletes, everyone, who were not allowed to earn money prior to the NIL deal of the 2021. They seek $20 million from the NCAA, as well as $2.7 million in the NIL. Back pay damages, $20 million per year, distributed directly from power conferences schools and to its athletes. And this is a 20% of the average Power 4 schools' annual revenue. So I imagine Alabama and other schools are part of that, like Wisconsin even. So there are a lot of schools out there that have to do this because of this lawsuit. Now I wonder, is this lawsuit legitimate? I know it's legit, but does this sound like the NCAA is too much involved or not as involved as they should be? I'd like to know. Let me know in a comment. So let me know what you think. Here on Spotify, on Apple, on X, and on YouTube. And they all under the same name, USAFE Sports Desk. Everybody, okay. Everybody, we got that out of the way. Let's see what else we have going on in the sports world. Let me pull up, see what's going on. According to Adam Schefter, everybody. Here we go. All right, according to Adam Schefter, the former Seahawks Pro Bowler safety Jamal Adams is visiting today with the Baltimore Ravens as well. All right, as of 3 hours ago, Dan Orlovsky, my friend, rookie quarterbacks. What is the number? What is the personal groups? How it's different from college from them? All right. I do want to know about this question, about this. Okay, we got also from Adam Schefter. Bengals wide receiver T. Higgins is still not signed with his franchise tender and is not expected to by next week, per source. This will make him ineligible to report back to the Bengals in time for their organizational team activities next week. Higgins can't resign the team until he signs. Okay? Also according to our Schefter as of yesterday, asked what he'll most remember about it. All right, I don't know this is about Devontae Parker, actually. So let me scroll down here. After 9 seasons, the Eagles wide receiver Devontae Parker has decided to retire. Congratulations, and hoping we see you in the booth. Okay, let's see what else we got according to Shefty. Wide receiver, as of 20 hours ago, Justin Jefferson, who has been in talks with the Vikings regarding to his contract extension, has not spotted at the team's training facility today for the start of organization team activities per within the sources. Okay, let's see what else we have, everybody. All right, that's my one on what I got from Adam Schefter. Let me see what I can get from Walter Mosky. Okay, Walter Mosky. This is Packer news, everybody. The Packers have signed 8 of their 11 draft picks, everybody. That is good. 8 out of 11 is good. Let's see if they get the rest of them. So it's 8, 9, 10. Only 3 more people to sign. Once they get them signed, that's going to be good. Okay, it says that, according to Rob, only first rounder Jordan Morgan, a second rounders Egan Cooper and Gerard Broad still need to sign. Those are the three people that still yet to sign. And of course, you have OTAs going on. And according to Rob, as of yesterday, Packers begin OTAs. That's right. The OTAs has been started. And today is the first media access. Actually, so if you are media, make sure you get to Green Bay. All right, let's get into it. Let's see what else we got today going on. I know we got some NBA going on, but first we do have some WWE stuff to go through. That's right, Jey Uso did it. He did it. He beat Gunther to move on to the next round of King and Queen of the Ring. We also had, let's see what else we have. And that was okay, it says Gunther defeats Jey Uso, actually. My bad, folks. Gunther defeats Jey Uso via submission in the King of the Ring semi-match. It was Gunther who won that match, it looks like. Okay, we got... It was interesting how WWE nowadays is now under the Triple H, his powers, versus how it was with Vince McMahon, actually, because this is a totally whole new era, everybody. And with the new era, Truth Awesome did, and the Judgment Day went at it, and yes, Awesome Truth did retain their titles. Let's see, we also have an advancement, and IYO, actually, Sky is in the semifinal. Oh, IVO Sky was defeated, actually, in her semifinal match for Luai. I can't say her name, but I do apologize for that. Okay, let's see. We had a stoppage of a match, actually. Braun Breaker and Kale Dixon, they had to stop by referee stoppage because of an injury. But then, of course, he was ticked off of that, so he kind of went off on him and for along his injury. So I will keep update as I find out what the extent of his injuries are. And Chad Gable had defeated Sami Zayn. So that was last night on Monday Night Raw. Tonight, make sure you watch tonight. We do have NXT tonight, and of course Friday night, going into the holiday weekend, everybody, will be Friday Night Smackdown. So make sure you watch all of that. And let's see who moving on into the King and Queen of the King and Queen tournament for King and Queen of the Ring, King and Queen of the Ring. On Thursday, on this Friday night. And if you want to watch King and Queen, watch the King or Queen of the Ring. It is Saturday on Peacock, and the WWE Network. So make sure you watch that to see who wins those crowns. And there should be some other matches going on as well. So make sure you stay tuned to watch that this Saturday, and I believe it's like 1 p.m. Eastern Time, 12 Central Time. So depending on where you live, do consider that. Oh, and we do have definitely gotta find out what's going to go down with Cody Rhodes and my guy and my boy Logan Paul with Prime. So make sure you get some Prime. Definitely into Prime hydration and energy drink. So make sure you get some Prime. We'll be right back after this messages, and we are sponsored by Accountability. We'll be right back on the other side. All right, everybody, we are back here on USAFE, Universal Sports Advocacy. Everyone, you're in this project, and I am your host, Sadler the athletic one. Okay, let's see who we got going on in the sports world today. Some random shots, shall we? We do have some stuff going on for sure. I know we do. Let's see what we have today. Let's take a look, see everyone. Let's see what we got. Okay. We know that let's see what we got. Yeah, okay, we definitely talk about OTAs today. We talked about that today. We got a lot. Let's see what else we got going here, everybody. Let's see. Okay, we're not far away from the NFL. Won't be long now. You know what? Aaron Rodgers is back. Rodgers is definitely fully back. And yes, looks like here, my boy, my friend, and my own job brother, Brandon Allen is ready for punching in scores. That's right, everybody. That is right. We all knew last year in the opening game with Rodgers running out on the field with the American flag on 9/11 of last year. And then 4 plays after that, he was down with that Achilles injury. Well, let's see what he does now. Since he's fully healed up, it looks like, and he's back thanks to all those dolphin sounds that he has used. And those dolphin sounds kind of like they're getting it on. So, let's see what Rodgers can do. I see Rodgers can do well. And I won't be surprised if they get to the playoffs, but let's just see what happens about Rodgers, because we know he is back for sure. And let's see if he can actually play. Well, let's see. If you are into Pat McAfee, make sure you definitely watch Pat McAfee. He has a lot on his plate. Okay, let's see what else we have in the sports world today. We definitely got some sports going on. Let's see here. By the way, if you didn't hear, but you probably did hear, there will be a second movie coming out of Happy Gilmore, so make sure you check that out once it comes out. By this time, it's going to be on Netflix. So make sure you have Netflix to see that movie with Adam Sandler as Happy Gilmore. Okay, let me see what I got. Let me see what I can got. According to The Athletic, we have Sky Wookie Angel Reese named owner of the DC Power FC, which is a DC Power football club, actually. Yes, that's right, everybody. Right, the Lakers are meeting with J.J. Redick. Borgon, I think it is Borgo, and Castle for the coaching job. Apparently there was a shooting in Florida. Auburn Bailey was hospitalized due to that shooting. And like I talked earlier about the Scottie Scheffler's arraignment, that has been delayed until June the 3rd. Devontae Parker has announced retirement, and the SEC payout is roughly $51 million to members during the 2023 fiscal year. The inner Miami defender Nicholas Ferris out for the season with a torn ACL. Commanders front office makeover. The Lions Ravens is arriving. Chris Paul departing as well. Let's see. Can the Pacers? I also want to know, can the Pacers upset the Celtics? In the finals, for the division finals. So let's find that out. Okay, we got the Scoop City first impressions from OTAs, injury updates, and make sure you check on that. Everybody has OTAs now. We're getting closer to football, everybody. What do you think about? Okay, let's see what else we got. We definitely got the NBA Finals going on. We definitely got a lot of NBA Finals going on. So make sure you stay tuned and check your local listings. ESPN, TNT, and ABC, depending on your local stations. For the playoffs with the Celtics and with the Pacers and the Celtics, as well as the Mavs and the Mavericks and the Timberwolves of Minnesota. And that's one thing I want to know. Who's going to win it all? I know this for a fact, because I got some friends that live out in Minnesota. And they definitely want Minnesota to win, including my friend Chris Plythe of the 2018 gold medal team of curling, as well as a couple other friends as well that also live out there. So Chris Plythe, I'm calling you out, man. I'm calling you out, Chris Plythe. If you want to make a wager, let me know. If you want to, make sure you do it right. If you want to gamble, make sure you be at least 18 or 21 years or older to do so. I think it's 18 here. But make sure you do that with in mind, doing it responsibly. So make sure you do that. Okay, that's what I got today on The Athletic. Let me see what I got here on Google, then we'll wrap it up, everybody. Okay, all right, this is part of The Athletic as well, actually. After buzzing decision to let go of Jeff Van Gundy. I always like this guy. Jeff Van Gundy, ESPN's NBA broadcasts are worse off. I wonder if Van Gundy's going to stay after this season. But hey, we'll find out. We will find out, everybody. Okay, this is Sadler the for USAFE Universal Sports Advocacy. We are in the sports desk. I want to wish you everybody a safe and happy holiday weekend. Enjoy the sunshine wherever you're at. Make sure you crush your Coors Light and enjoy your holiday weekend. Make sure you do that responsibly. When you crush your Coors Lights, and make sure you have a safe holiday weekend and safe Memorial Day as well. Everyone have a great holiday weekend. I'll see y'all next time here on the Sports Desk with USAFE. See you next time.